show you the steps.
ఓకే లేకపోతే నా క్రెడిట్ కార్డ్ ఇస్తాను బ్రో, మీరే ట్రై చేయండి బ్రో నా
No, no, no,
అకౌంట్కి.
no. So you can create it. I will show you the steps. Okay.
ఓకే
Otherwise, you can share the screen and we can try it. Okay. So
ఓకే
first of all, this is a website link. Already document lo undi. Okay. This document is having already the thing. So Azure is, see, one of the cloud. So yesterday we discussed about some sort of the cloud computing and everything. So Azure is one of the cloud technology. It is based off Microsoft. So the major concept is that, so Azure will be having the tie-up with the majorly your operating system of Windows. So the concept is very simple. AWS, Azure, GCP, IBM. These all are especially into the Azure, Google Cloud, and IBM. These all are inbuilt with the background of operating system of their own operating system. So like a Microsoft key, Windows, and GCP కి like a Google Cloud ఉంది, Google operating systems ఉన్నాయి, and IBM కూడా they are having their own operating system mechanisms కూడా ఉన్నాయి. But the thing is that AWS is not having any kind of operating system mechanism, but it will be the supporting independently. See, whatever may be the technology, based on the client nature and the client requirement, people are going to be supported. For example, in production environment, the client will be having the feasibility to go with a cloud. Then the decision making will be happening on based on their infrastructure. For example, let it be you have one company. That company will be having the already running with a Windows environment. Nothing but you will be having the Windows servers, Windows uh, things and all. So in the moment of the time, someone is joined. See, already you people are having the Windows mechanism. Then the company will be taking the decision of going with the Azure is the most of the times, because they will get a lot of the subscriptions, and moreover they will get a some sort of 1 rupee will be reduced. See, technology is the same, concept is the same. The only thing is that little bit of some additional supports will be high. So Azure is one of the leading technology into the marketing. Okay, so most of the people are using to the, because 80% 70% are, most of them are Windows users. See, by basically we are all are Windows users. Okay, though we are not admins, but at least every computer, every laptop will be consisting of an operating system, that is 98% of the time, most of the times it will be the Windows only. Means we know how to operate, how to access, how to manage, how to do the little bit of troubleshooting in Windows. So that is one of the major advantage. So the company take you that advantage and started a cloud formation into the Azure. So Azure is a basically supporting like a robotic and the cloud platform. It support how we have like a Google Cloud, Amazon, in the same way Azure also will support it. So as a part of the student version, so any company will do you the, okay, some kind of the free trial as a part of the marketing strategy. For example, when the Geo is started, the Geo will come up with a kind of the free policy nature, nothing but so 2 months of the free, 40 days of the free, or 2 months is a free. Means once you people are adjusted to the technology, then after that if you're placing the amount also you cannot move on. Means holding of the customer is very important. So the thing is that here, whenever you are managing the any kind of nature, so first of all we need to go with one kind of the technology. First of all, we need to understand what is the situation we need to be move on. So here Azure is supporting not only technology of cloud, but also it will help you the non other operating. See, basically Azure is basically from the Windows background, but it is not stopping only to the Windows. It is supporting to the like a Linux and other operating systems also. So that is where the it will show you the differences. And not only that one, since already the market is grabbed by the most of the Microsoft, so this will give you the adequate to the future, nothing but this is one of the future technology where it will be pull up the information, manage the things, and use the things into the accordingly. So it is one of the user friendly. So the cloud itself is a graphical user, but the thing is that we can use the command line also. See, most of the companies are preferring the graphical user only. There is a second option also there, nothing but if you need, you can make a use of command line interface also. Okay, and the secondary thing is that it is easy to integrate with the Microsoft product. As I said you earlier, it is basically coming from the Microsoft operating system. Microsoft is one of the product of the Microsoft. So inbuilt nature of all other products, for example Microsoft Outlook and Microsoft operating system and Microsoft any softwares, it will be have the inbuilt capability of that, nothing but no need to be go with a separate plugins, no need to go with a separate licensing mechanism. It will be supporting inbuilt mechanism, means it is a part of existing environment. So the thing is that, so one of the major thing is that into the cloud technology, so where we are having the mess up situation into the on-prem situation. So on-premises and VMware, where we need a high end of availability, reduce the zero downtime. In that moment of the time, we are coming with the nature of like a, this particular situation. So this will help you a lot to enhance your on-prem environment, and you can start pushing into the cloud. So that is one of the major advantages of cloud technology, nothing but we make availability of our application as expected, and we are trying to reduce the like a infrastructure wastage. Infrastructure wastage is nothing but wherever unnecessarily we are spending the amount, wherever we are unnecessarily okay using the unnecessary things and all, we can make a use of removing and install the and make a use of perfect one. So this will help you a lot into the production environment. And the fourth one is that like a planned focused services. So as I said you earlier, so whenever you are going with the cloud technology, security is the matter, and especially where we have a lot of challenges maintaining the like a disaster recoveries, site recoveries is nothing but where your site will be available, where your site will be managing high availability. Okay, where we are managing high end of infrastructure, means keeping of large portion of servers, large portion of things and all into the environment. This will make you the problematic situation, but here we are sorting out with by using the cloud. So this will help you to focus on our business, so it will help you to focus on our business and move on to the our subject. So, and not only that one, data side also we can have the data security, how we can providing the data security by using the active directory mechanism and multi-factor authentication. So have you people are heard about the multi-factor authentication by chance? What is a multi-factor authentication? So we usually doing that one, multi-factor authentication.
Okay, multi-level security options.
Yeah. So simply if you want to tell that you people are having the internet banking. Okay. So if you go some 5 years back, sometime back, okay. So usually people are logging with only login ID and password, right? But right now the situations are changed. So as a part of the security enhancements, the companies are brought up into the multi-factor, means multi-layer of validating. Means once you logged in, it will prompt you that whether you are robotic or not by using some sort of check boxes or notations. So once you sort it out, it will create you one-time password. So that is the one we used to enter. So with a multi-factor, we can able to identify that okay, you are authorized user. So not only that one, most of the companies, if people are aware of RSA keys, some RSA keys will be there, right? Or OKTA, RSA keys. These are the different dynamic password will produce. For example, the password will be keep on changing every minute, every second. Okay, so this will be help you that Microsoft also having the Microsoft Authenticator. In you can see that Microsoft Authenticator also. So that is also what exactly will do. It will tie up with your account. It will create you the one-time passwords dynamically. For example, that will be the valid of some 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds. Okay, so by those validations, it will validating whether the persons are authorized users or not. So this is the one of the major implementation, not only into the cloud, not only into the AWS, okay, not only into the Azure. So most of the cloud technology, this is an inbuilt feature. This will help a lot to the validation purpose. So Azure is offering the 12 months of the free program, okay, pay as you go. So the thing is that here we need to perform by using the debit card and credit card only. But the one of the major thing is that, so here it will provide you the some limited support on the free version, nothing but we are not getting the full-fledged version of entire resources, entire architecture, but we will be getting the some portion of things. So first of all, we need to click on this link. So once we click on the link, automatically it will prompt you that try for the Azure pay as you go. Pay as you go is nothing but, so we are going with the payment method. So right now I am not going with the payment method. I am going with the, if you can see that pay as you go. Pay as you go is nothing but, you have to pay amount. It's a kind of your subscribing the website. So the subscription of the website will be how much of you are paying, that much of the thing it will going to be take up into the activity. So here 200 credits will be allocating. So this services will be having the some 30 days. Some 30 days of the duration will be there. But the thing is that 12 months like a long period will be there, but 200 credits. So major thing is that 200 credits is something like a 200 points. If you want to create a server, some points will be deducted. If you want to delete the server, some points will be deducted. So this 200 points is something like a game points type. So whether you are going with the points wise, whether you are going with the duration wise, but when you are functioning anything, these points will be consumed. So let it be for the best practice, I'm going with a 200 option. So once we click on that one, it will prompt you for sign up. So the sign up option will help you out to, you need to be sign up the situation. So it will ask you the some sort of the basic details. Okay, so for example, it is already I'm having the account. Okay, so let me go with a different account. So let me go with a different account. It will show you that is any account will be there. So it is already there. I'll show you. So it will prompt you for the someone joined. See, once we provided our mail ID, okay, see we are having the here two options. So if the people are having the GitHub, so GitHub is one of the option, nothing but whenever the people are basically from the development teams and all, this GitHub is the one of the repository mechanism. It will be if they have means they log in with the GitHub mechanism. So this GitHub mechanism will help you a lot into the production wise. Let me, I will do one thing. Let me browse with the different things. Click on the free option. Okay, click on the Azure for the free. So here the options will be listed out here. So once these options are listed out, you need to go with the whether you are going with the GitHub option, otherwise by using the mail ID. For example, let it be I'm going with the GitHub option because I am already having the GitHub. If you don't have the GitHub means you can create a GitHub account also. So the GitHub account also you are creating by using your Gmail or whatever it may be. So let it be I'm creating my GitHub. So it is already creating. Already I have account. Continue. Link the account. So GitHub majorly we are using for the repository purpose, but coming to here we are using that particular account for the purpose of practicing. So if not, you can go with so this is one of the thing for the validation. Maybe you can skip for now. You can place the password fingerprint here. I don't want to be go with that one as of now. So I'm trying to sign up. Seems to be I use this account. So if you can see that here, it will prompt you for the some of the details. Okay. So the first thing is that, do you want to proceed for the account, whether purpose, personal use or organization? Make sure that you select the personal use. So you have to select the personal use only and select the reason will be India and whatever the details you are there. So you have to be select. For example, you can give your details. Okay. And once you given a details, it will prompt you for your PAN ID. So most of the times it will ask you for your PAN ID also as per the new mechanism. Try for without giving. So go for the next. Something that I mean. Okay. So it will prompt you for address. Okay. Let me add some address. Select the options. Click on the next. So there is a basic amount will be deducted from the your credit card or debit card. But 99% of the time recently debit card is not optioning because the debit card will be amount will be we need to be maintained, right? So they don't have that. So that is the reason debit card is they are not accepting. Most of the times they are going with the credit card. So credit card only the amount will be deducted and immediately they are going to revert back. So these are 200 credits will be applicable for 30 days of the period. And if you're going with the monthly, this is the one. Okay, so monthly, this much of the free services will be there. So right now, this trial period will be there for some 30 days. First 30 days. So we have to do our payment details here, our credit card details, everything. Once you given these details, it will be prompt you to the mail to the your mail ID. Once your mail ID is validated, automatically you are able to log in with your account. See, once you log in, so you will get something like this. So next time it will prompt you your username and password. So once it is automatically stored, you are able to log in here. So this is your AWS, sorry, this is your Azure interface. We are calling it as Azure interface. So the Azure interface, when you're clicking on the home will be listing of all the services. So what are the major services are there? Everything it will be going to be list out. So this is the one of the major advantage. Nothing but we can complete here. There is no software is needed. There is no need of installation of anything and all. Everything will be performing web based. Web based we are completing very fastly and in fraction of seconds only we are completing. So that is one of the major advantages of cloud technology. So here, if you come across here, so there is some sort of options will be there. So the resources, if you can see the dashboard, when you click on the dashboard will be listing of all the information like edit, full screen, feedback, and these are the different type of the services will be there. And not only that one, if you can click on all the services, so all the services will be listing of what are the services will be there, whether it's infrastructure side or AI side, development side, or whatever it may be, everything we can make a use of that. If you can see that here, it will be supporting like a database, containers, compute, analyst, integration, migration, security, migration, integration, everything it will be listing out. So that is one of the major advantage. See which resources you want, you can select that one, you can make a use of the resources. So that is one of the major advantages of thing. Nothing but here we can perform this set of the things from the non-laptop also. For example, your mobile, and you can perform from the any iPad will be there, otherwise device will be there, you can make a use. Nothing but here there is no restriction of this much of the RAM, this much of the operating system, this much of the devices I need. There is no kind of the dependency anywhere. So everywhere we are going to be performed by using the dynamically. So that is one of the major advantages of our technology. So once we created, make sure that when you are going to be move on, you have to be log out the option. So just click on and log out the option. So today we are going to discuss about the one of the resource that is compute service. So Azure Compute Service is one of the major. Azure Compute Service deals with the server creation. So the server how we are creating, and what are the process of the creation, what are the parameters it will be going to be added, everything it will be going to be listing upon. For example, as a part of the server creation, majorly we are having the three types of the thing: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, serverless services. Okay, these are the three categories it will going to be cover up here, especially. So whenever you are creating the any operating system, nothing but when you're creating the any kind of infrastructure, the architecture will be here. For example, if you can think of that, let it be this is your total server fabric. So here we are creating kind of the security, and operating system is one of the layer, and script mechanism accessing is one of the layer. From here we are doing the monitoring, and the existing servers we are taking the backup and recovery. And your virtual network you are going to take up the nothing but existing, dynamically we can connect TR setup and everything. So the thing is that, for example, this is the same way how we are creating in VMware we created the server, right? In the same thing, see, once we created the server will be part of one operating system will be there, and you are accessing from the putty or shell. And a backup plan is one of the addition topic here. Nothing but whenever we need it, the backup plan will be going to be set up and it will be allocated. So there is a security hardening is one of the major point here. Okay, as a part of the dynamic changes, security will be the primary aspect. So what are the security majorly consisting of? Like an Active Directory. So what is the Active Directory? Active Directory is something like that. For example, let it be, just think of that this is our apartment. Okay, so this is my apartment building. So my apartment building, let it be, this is my house. Okay, so this is the my server place is the my house. So once I have a server house, okay, I am having the house will be consisting of operating system. Operating system is nothing but we can compare with the, so let it be, it will be consisting of, okay, one like a basement. one of the basement area, it will be on top of that we are creating. So here the network channel. So in my apartment, let me I'm having the 30, so 30 different portions are there. Everything it will be having the connectivity. Nothing but the connect will be having physically and cloud services. Nothing but in cloud how we are establishing the services, connectivity between the one and other. Secondary thing is that how you are connecting the outside people. Nothing but for example, let it be outside person need to be connect means, so they are going to ping you, they are going to connect with you. So in the same way here also they are going to connect with the outside people. So this is how you are connecting to this server. Okay, so log monitoring is nothing but how your logs will be monitoring here. For example, your server is there from the morning to till evening, morning to till server shutdown. Every second it is a keep on monitoring. It is a keep on monitoring and capturing the logs and pushing into the server. Not only that one, if you can see that here, the security also, your Active Directory will help you out. Something like that, in my apartment, I'm having my watchman. So the watchman will be keep on posting that, okay, let it be we are having the 30 floors or 30 portions are there. All the 30 portions are, these are the owners, these are the persons are available. Let it be there is a one person came from the outside to interact with you. Let it be that guy is something like a your Zomato person or you order something. So the Active Directory guy, nothing but the watchman is going to validate. Okay, so you are looking for some sort of which owner you are looking. Let it be ABC. That ABC owner is a part of which floor. So that information he is going to revalidate it. If it is a validate, everything is fine, then only he will allow the thing. So this Active Directory will make you the controlling of unnecessary actions, nothing but unused unnecessary actions and all it is controlling. And the secondary thing is that key vault. What is a key vault? So whenever we are discussing about the web servers, hope you people are remember web servers. Okay, so we are creating HTTP and HTTPS application. In the time we discussed about the certificates. Yeah, hope you remember, right? For HTTPS, we need to have a certificates. I show you my production server and how my
Yeah.
certificates will be there. There we are calling as a
Yeah.
certificates. Okay. So the key vault is something like that. Let it be the same set of the certificates, but it is approved one. Let it be your watchman will be having the duplicate key for the all your apartments. Okay, so this guy what he will do, let it be I mean outside, I said that okay I'm not available, the person whoever came it is a my friend only or my colleague only, he is a authorized person, I given a privileges to him. Okay, I given a support to the particular person stating that he is the known person. So but I don't have the key, so can you provide the key to him? So the duplicate key, the key vault will be consisting of, so how the your watchman will be having the number of keys. Let it be this is a valid key, this is the G1, G2, G3, 401, 402, or number of duplicate keys will be there. Not only about that one, he will be having off like your gate and any other keys of the security keys. Everything it will be he is holding into the one key vault. It's something like our phone pay vault type. That vault will be having of all the keys, duplicate keys, duplicate keys of your apartment. So once that particular your friend coming to our apartment to meet him or he is going to stay for the 1 or 2 days, so once you approved then only he will provide the key. That key will be going to be accessed and it will going to be validate your application. Then through the separate channel, that network is not a primary network because he is not a owner, right? He is a guest. You understand, right? He is a guest, he is not a owner. Okay, so he is noting down into the his particular agenda, nothing but he is going to add a log over there. Okay, there is a particular person came on today for the to meet the or meet the like a ABC person. So he is going to establish the one connection. So this is the way how we are placing the connectivity. Let it be, this is the one scenario. Other scenario, okay, there is a kind of the mechanism of backups. So the backup is one of the mechanism. Let it be you are having your production servers. So most of the times, you people are having any idea on the full-time backup, incremental backup? Any idea? What is a full-time backup, incremental backup?
No.
So full-time backup will be referring of particular entire week. For example, Sunday to Saturday, 7 days are there. Incremental backup is referring of everyday backup. Means, for example, let it be your watchman will go into keep a record of like a today is the let it be today is the 11th, sorry, today is the 4th of 4/11/2025. He will open one page and he will update that today records and all. Tomorrow there is one more page he will open, he will keep a record, he will open that one. Okay, and end of the week he is going to submit, okay, end of this week this many persons are came, this many results are came, he is going to update to the to respect to secretary or something. So in production environment same mechanism how we are implementing means, okay, let it be we are working into the one of the bank. The bank manager is going to be take up into the activity. Let it be today is the Sunday or today is the, they are going to calculate from the Monday to Saturday. Let it be Monday is the today full day. So 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock, what are the transactions are happened? That is the one backup. Backup of Monday. Tuesday, one backup. Backup of Tuesday. Backup of Wednesday. Backup of Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Everything they will keep up. Means they are holding up 6 backups. So Sunday also we need to have a backup, right? Sunday is a holiday. Nothing but Sunday is an auto working day. So in the time what it will do, since Sunday is a holiday, no data will be there. So Sunday will be they are going to take the full-fledged backup of from Monday to Saturday. Means one large portion of copy, like a one shot, it will take you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So on Saturday, this all the flavors holding a full backup is called as full backup. Partial backup is a nothing but or incremental backup is a nothing but day by day backup we are calling as incremental backup. So 7 days backup, simply saying that let it be you are doing the one job. Okay, so let it be the job your company, how you people are calculating the amount. Let it be your salary is 1 lakh, or let it be your salary is some 30,000. Okay, so they are divided into day wise. Okay, let it be in this particular month, every month it will give you the 1,000 let it be. There is 3 to 4 days of sick leaves you taken. So out of 35 days are it is let it be loss of payment, nothing but it will going to be deduct. So it will going to deduct from the your monthly amount, nothing but in the 30,000 only they are going to deduct the 5,000 or 10,000 or whatever it may be. So entire from the starting first day to 30th day, everything they are going to calculate by cumulatively. They are giving the one short of amount that is called we are calling as a salary. Right? In the same way here also the full backup will be the collection of that partial backups information. So in production environment also this full backups will be scheduling on every Saturday night or Sunday, because these are the business hours. Saturday data also we need to take the backup. Means entire backup will be we will be holding and we are managing. So this is how we are managing the things and all. So alerts and the monitoring is nothing but so whenever we are monitoring the production servers, we need to be keep a eye on the environment. For example, if any issue will come, anything will come, we need to keep on a monitoring. We need to raise the things. This will help you to manage your services. This will help you to manage your services, and we have to be keep an eye on whether CPU is high or memory is high. So what is the purpose of that? Everything we are going to be keep upon. So this alert mechanism will help you to make sure your business is working fine and healthy. So for that, in production environment, we are using a lot of the monitoring tools. So here also, like in this particular cloud also, it is supporting the some sort of monitoring tools also. Okay, we will going to discuss into the later on. So there is some sort of the terminologies we need to know that. One is that virtual machine. So in VMware, we are calling as a virtual machine, right? Virtual machine is nothing but a collection of resources. All together, it will be tie up with your server. So here also in production environment, how we manage into the VMware, here also it will be going with the same set of mechanism. Nothing but virtual machine. The terminology here we are calling as a virtual machine. General terminology is nothing but the server. Okay, in AWS we are calling as a instance. Okay, so all are the same setup. The name is generalized one is server. The server will be having the connectivity with your services, resources. What are the resources? So the resources will be consisting of, okay, the resources will be consisting of storage, memory, and CPU. So these are the different type of resources. So app services, it is managed by the your PaaS. Let it be every application will be having the some APIs services. It will be managed by the app services. So service fabric, it's a platform that can be run on any environment, including Azure on-prem architecture microservices across the cluster missions. So microservices means again it will be part of the API only. So it will be running on whether you are using the cloud services, you are using the primary services or physical services, everything it will be going to be monitoring. So in the same way we are having the containers mechanism also. If you are looking for the more of availability of your application, then we are going with the cloud mechanism. So these are the different type of service levels. So this is the theoretical part. Let we go to the practical. So whenever you are creating the server, so we will be seeing the some sort of the applications here, nothing but the terminologies. Okay, so if you are looking for the high-end purpose or if you are looking for the basic purpose, the purpose is a very important here. So based on your purpose and the thing, we are going to take up the server. For example, let it be, if you can see that these are the different type of the thing, nothing but if you want to look for the high end memory, if you are looking for the low end memory, everything it will be listed based on your requirement. You are going to create a server. So the general thing is that when if you want to create a server, you have to go to the Azure command line, nothing, sorry, Azure dashboard. From here, you are going to select the virtual machines. So the virtual machine is the option where we need to click on the create option. Once we click on the create option, it will prompt you for the list of the details. So if you are created your server with a free trial, then it will be listing as a free trial. For example, in my case, I am not created the free trial. I am going with the pay and go option. So it will show you that pay you go. So here you need to select the resources. Let me show you that. Home. So just click on virtual machine. I'm clicking on a virtual machine. So this is the virtual machine dashboard. It will be showing from the left side all the your properties, disk information, everything, and on top of that, if you can see that what are the other options will be there, like a refresh, export, and everything. And The middle item will be showing off all the your server related information. What are the servers it is already running, and what are the portion of area, and where it is running. So what those things and all, it will be going to be informed here. So from here, let it be I want to create a new server. So I click on the create. If you can see that, click on the virtual machine. So the virtual machine, once we click on that, automatically for me it is showing as pay as you go, because I'm not selected by using the free account. So what I'm going to do, it is going as a pay as you go. And here resources option. So yesterday I said you right, the resources is one of the category where it will be based on our requirement we are creating the resources. So once we created the resources, everything it will going to be list out. So this will help you lot into the production environment. For example, the template mechanism will help you to, okay, this is the particular format we have to follow for a set of some kind of servers, 15 servers, 20 servers. In that time it will be helpful. So once we done the things and all, so then it will going to be boost up the activity, nothing but so let it be I am selecting with the one marketing place test. So this is one of the mechanism of existing resource group. If you don't have the resource group, you can click on the resource group also. So yesterday I show you that. So we need to select the number of resources and a number of information we need to select. So create any resource group as your wish. Okay, since it is a practice wise, if you pick up the existing one, so if not, you can create the new resource group. But the thing is that once you've done, make sure that you need to stop the server, you need to stop the services, because that will you going to be lot of the problematic situation. So right now here, so reasons, if you can see that virtual machine name. So virtual machine name, I'm mentioning some exit, test 2. And the reason is nothing but I'm selecting into the, let it be Japan. So I'm selecting the Japan, and here the options will be we need to be selected. Let it be here I'm going with since I don't have the privileges for this one, so I have only for the self-selected zone. So zone 1 I selected. Once I selected the zone 1, then go to the security group. So the security will be here, it is showing that, okay, so image will be showing as 1 2. You don't want means you can select the anyone, but make sure that you select the right side or free option. Generally this will help you to, let it be I'm selecting the Ubuntu or Red Hat, anything. So once we selected, you need to go with the passwords based. Means if you want to connect the server with the password, you need to mention the username. Okay, let it be Azure user or admin or root, whatever may be, and the password. For example, SSH mechanism means you will get the SSH key. That SSH key you need to use it at the time of connecting to the server. From the terminals, we need to upload that SSH key. Let it be I'm going with the password mechanism. Password mechanism means we'll be having the password for this one. Once it will be having, then go to the next option called public inbound ports. So 22 is a port number where we are trying to help you out with the 22 number. So that is the reason 22 number is by default. If we are using the other numbers, means it is not using the same time, it will be create nothing but it will be the port numbers will be blocking in the moment of the time. For example, 22 is for the SSH. If you want to access from the outside, HTTP want to means you need to make sure that you need to enable it, and you need to enable the HTTPS. So these are the default options. It is showing 80.443.22, and the rest of the services when you are managing, you need to make sure that add it into the network level. So this network level will help you to create the server. So let it be once it is a click on the create. So it will show you the list of information here. So actually I changed the template deviations, right? Okay. Password again, I need to mention some high value. So once you entered password, just you click on. So if you can see that, so how much of the amount it will going to be spent up? 1100 on USD dollars per hour. So the primary thing is that whenever you are using the any cloud technology, it will be collecting the amount hourly basis. Every hour billing will be coming. Nothing but here per hour how much it is going to be select? It will going to be select 1100 on USD dollars. This 1100 on USD dollars based on the requirement. For example, at the time of you people are creating these services, select only whichever is looking for the free. For example, free whatever it will show you, select that one only. In my cases, $80.30 are costable, and these are the different things it is selected for the billing purpose. So once I created, this billing will be attached to the my server. For example, I don't want to be created. So what I'm going to do it, I'm going to backstep once. So this will help you to create the servers. So we are not performing any kind of activity here. So what we are doing is we are controlling the mechanism of server into fraction of seconds. We can create it, we can allocate it, we can restrict, and we can perform the task very fast. So this is one of the major advantages of creating the virtual machine. So let it be once you created your virtual machine, so it will be going to be here, it will be listed out. Let it be I'm clicking on one of the server. So once we click on the server, here it will show you that these are the number of options it is showing. It is showing running means it is running. So here, if you can see that here, connect is one of the option. So the thing is that here, if you want to connect the server, means the console need to be established here. Okay, so it is loading. So here, if you want to connect the server means, so we can connect by SSH, means from the terminals directly we can connecting by using the password name and password, and we can able to access. Not only that one, we can able to perform the any other networking settings also. If you can see that these are the networking settings of the server. Okay, scalability. Scalability is another topic. Okay, that we are going to cover up later. Monitoring. So these are the updates. So these updates will help you out for do the patching. For example, If any updates are there, directly we can right click on that. We are hitting on update. So this will do the kind of the patching purpose. We are performing the updates just to know that what are the updates are there. Every update will be monitoring by him. So here monitoring. So monitoring will be kind of the mechanism. It will going to enable, if you can enable these services, automatically it will monitor the my server. Okay, the server monitoring, the server capturing, the server expansioning, everything will be keep on monitored by the server. If the data is fully there, then it will be we can able to clean up the activity or monitoring the activity. So it's a part of a daily health check. Monitoring is one of the major activity to the production environment. So once we monitor, just click on policies. So here already some of the policies are established. If you are going to assign the new policies means also we can establish, and we can remove the policy also. So if new policy is there also, you can able to modify it. So these are the different. So alerts will help you out. What are the tickets came and what are the challenges? Okay, metrics will help you out with the metric information. Logs will help you out. What are the logs will be there? Everything it will be there. So right now I don't have the any particular logs. This was not showing here. So this entire process you need to be familiar. So any doubts? So and my sincere request is that once you created the server, please make sure and shut down the server. Once you done, you need to shut down the server at any cost. Okay. Any doubts?
One doubt, Ananya. I have one doubt. You have selected images, right? While
Ah,
creating the virtual machine. So, what is that? Why we have selected? What is the use of it?
image. Let it be. We'll go to the VMware. When you performing VMware installation, you selected the ISO image, right? You remember? Let it be
Yeah.
this one of the server. This server will be having the one ISO image, right? This image only we are selecting. Means operating system we are selecting. Okay. See, if you want to boot up the server with Windows, you need to select the Windows operating system, right? Okay. In AWS we are having the marketplace. If anyone having idea means in AWS we are having the marketplace and the AMIs. Here options will be listed out directly. You can select as per your wish. Means for example, let me show you. Resource group, I'm selecting the one marketplace. I'm selecting the test. Okay. And the thing is that let it be, you can see that here. Here, as per my template, it is showing Ubuntu, my resource group. But I want to go with the other information. Let it be see all images. If you click on the see all images, it will list out you all the images. So here, let it be I'm selecting the Windows 10. Okay, I'm selecting the Windows 10. Let it be I'm selecting this option. Okay, so in the same way, maybe based on your configuration, it won't be listed out. Okay, for example, instead of I'm selecting a red hat. So these are the ISO images. ISO images of particular operating systems. So that is what we need to select. Any other doubts?
Sir, can't we go with only password? SSH key?
That's your wish. For example, right now I am going with a password. See,
Yeah.
SSH key means what? For example, I will show you my terminus. In my terminus, there is some set of the servers I install with a password. I install with a SSH key. Okay, let it be. So this is one of the server. If we click on the server, this server will be, I went with the passcode. So this production one is there, right? PEM file. Okay. For example, if you want to access the by using the SSH keys means you need to add these keys. These keys will be at the time of creating. Let it be this server you are creating means here you need to add a key, certificate and key. Here already I have a key. So if not, usually we are adding the key. So the key will be like this. So if not, you are going with a password means directly go with a password. That is our well and wish. So if the client said that go with a password means we are going with a password. Public key means the public key will be there. Anything. So here username also, whatever the username I am selecting. That's my wish.
Sir, we have to select one server like in a VMware or else in Azure, right?
No. VMware I show you just for the sample. VMware is a different infrastructure now. We are not discussing about a VMware now. Okay. So this entire infrastructure I am creating on Azure only, cloud only. Okay.
Then no, we have you have type one password right now, right?
Yeah.
On that place we are clicking that password on that creation on VMware, right, sir?
Not a VMware. So what I'm trying to explain means a little bit this server I'm creating, right?
Okay.
So this server once I created means this server if I want to access from the outside, okay, this server will be having the one IP address, right?
Yeah.
Let it be 192.168 at some IP address. Okay, what I need to do it? Usually the method is that we are attaching the IP address. Okay, IP address port number 22 will be by default. Okay, and the username, and if you want access means I need to give the username and password, right?
Yes,
Username,
sir.
let it be I created myself since it is a Azure server. I make it as a Azure user is the username. And the password what I'm going to place it. Let it be password I'm going to place it. Something different.
Okay.
So that is a one way of mechanism. Key is nothing but this key will be like this. So keychains, if you can see that here, these are the different keys. The key will be like this. That you need to download and you need to paste here. You can paste it here or at the time of connecting the server there also.
Bro, can we connect a virtual machine through RDP with IP address?
No, I'm connecting the same thing only, right?
Okay. You are using terminals now. Instead of terminals, can we directly go from
Putty? You can use the putty.
Okay.
See, Terminus is the one of the company. Okay. So people are using the Terminus, Mobix, Xan, and Putty. But why I'm using this Terminus means somewhat graphical. I can able to do the navigations. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
So means I can complete the WinSCP and both I can able to complete in one shot. That is the one of the major advantages of that. So if you are using the putty also, let it be if you are using the putty also, what you are going to do it? Putty is not there here. So if you're using the putty also, again IP address with the name and password. That's the same thing. Same thing. See, the thing is that whatever the servers are we are creating, every time we cannot access from here, right? We need to access from the outside the world only. How you will access? By using the passwords.
Okay.
So, but when compared to the putty, I feel comfortable with this one. That is the reason. So, if people can use the Mobix, there is a lot of other options are there. Remote console, it is other options are there. You can make a use of that.
Okay.
So please create a free version. Okay. So once you people are and create a free version, then create a one virtual server, resource group. Okay. And once you done, please stop the server. Don't keep it run for that. So once you let it be, I will show you. For example, click on stop. Okay. If keep on running means the 200 credit limits will be going to be complete. Okay, so you need to be stopped for a while. Just do the practice of creation, allocation, both. Creation of the account, secondary thing is that creation of compute, one server. Okay, we have a documents, already it's uploaded, just go through it and go through this video.
Okay.